Well boys, we got something new for the Delsol. And by the title of this video, you guys already know what's up. We actually got some new headlights. So say goodbye to these black housing with the orange side marker and say hello to the new, well, new to me anyway, full one-piece clear headlights. I've been absolutely dying to find a pair of these, and even though these ones are not in the most greatest condition, as you can see, got some like clear coat and stuff like that, and it's kind of yellow and hazy a bit, but that's okay because we're going to use the headlight restoring kit from Meguiar's, and we're gonna polish it and seal it and make it look brand new. So soon enough, these headlights are gonna look just as clean as the ones are on the Speed 3. We actually cleaned those headlights before as well. And the funny thing is, the Speed 3's headlights were way worse than these ones for the Soul, so it's definitely gonna be a lot better, a lot easier to manage. So we're just gonna hop into it, of course. But also before that, we actually have something to just help out this engine bay a little bit. Now, I'm not too big on these things, but we got these little like fasteners to replace these bolts. As you can see, we're even missing some anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and replace these bolts with these fasteners, and we're gonna change the ones on the fender as well. That way it just gives it a bit more cleaner look. And while I'm at it, I'm actually going to change this front bumper. I'm going to put back on the paint match front bumper just so that for now it just looks all in one shape and it doesn't look janky like this. First things first, let's clear and polish these new one-piece clear headlights. As I was saying before, these are pretty dang hard to find. The clear ones without the whole dang side marker or the black housing. The black housing is cool, but for this car, especially with the light colored paint, it really is going to flow better with a whole set of just actual clear headlights and tail lights. So as you guys can see right here, we actually have everything to actually polish these one-piece clear headlights. We got of course our sandpapers, got our little thing that we'll use by hand. We also got this little buffer that we'll just put into a drill to buff it out, make it easier. Of course, you got the actual like coating to go over it after you're done everything, and you have, you know, the compound or whatever to actually, you know, polish and buff up the headlights. All right, so here we have our soapy water, got our headlight here. We're gonna go ahead, spray it down, and we're gonna sand it with the 1000 grit first, and then after that 3000 grit sandpaper. Okay, so now we're taking off the 1000 grit, switching over to the 3000 grit sandpaper. Let's get it going. Okay, so now we're gonna add the Plast X compound, and we're gonna use the drill and buff this thing on out. Now the final step will be the coating to seal it so that it does not get back hazy again. And we're just gonna put it on one of these little like sponge blocks. So check it out. This is the unfinished headlight, and this is the one that we finished. Look at the difference. You can see the yellow hazing a little versus this one, crystal clear. Look at that, it's night and day difference. So now that we're done one, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one off camera, and then we'll fast forward into putting them on the car. Let's just leave this here to dry because both of them need to dry at least for about 15 minutes. And boom, look at that, second one done. Super mint, super clean. These are gonna look so good on the Delsol, man. So for now, I kept the headlights inside the car just to dry, and so that no dust gets on it. So while that's going on and drying, we're gonna focus on installing these fasteners into the car, this little dress-up kit. But like I said, we're gonna be taking off this black bumper. We're gonna be putting back on the light blue one. time lived, but I'm so glad I got these off now. The clears are gonna look way better than this thing. So let's just do a little comparison. Here's the old headlights, black housing, and we got the clear housing. The clear headlights definitely look a lot cleaner and flow with the color of the car a lot better than this one. This one is just like the orange throws it off completely. But the thing that I do need to change with this, I'm actually going to change that bulb when I have time to just a white one. That way you're not seeing a huge orange right through the clear, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, look at that difference. Night and day. Check it out, guys. Both clear headlights are installed. Well, not fully installed. We're gonna go ahead and put these fasteners or dress up bolts on the whole front end here. But for the most part, it looks sick, man. These are definitely way better than those. I'm gonna try these things. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of these things, to be honest, but since I have them, I'll rock them for the meantime. Got the headlights in and they look so much better. And then when we pop the hood, you guys can see we got the little dress up kit all around this front part just to make it a little bit better. I missed one right there, but that's okay. But for the most part, looks just a little bit better inside the engine bay. Once we actually paint the inside of this engine bay, that's when I'll really like throw stuff together, replace all these like dead bolts and all these like rusty bolts for like some good zinc coated ones and stuff like that. And overall, the whole car will look that much better. The next thing we definitely need to change on this thing is definitely the OEM headers. I feel like we just put some aftermarket ones, some like stainless steel ones. It'll just be a lot more cleaner and also just help elevate the inside of the engine bay look. Another thing that we are going to need is definitely new engine mounts, guys, because I'm pretty sure these ones are all busted and old, and I'm sure they've never been changed. So definitely going to need to upgrade the motor mounts to some better ones. But other than that, so far so good. Honestly, something I'm thinking about is even returning these yellow fogs back to the clear ones. So I might even remove these and put the clear ones just to complete the front end look. But yeah, man, I don't know who thinks these things are better looking than a full chrome, full clear headlight. Look at that, the bright blue paint matched with the clear headlights. It goes together very well. What I'll end up doing with these, I'll probably polish them as well and then just throw them up for sale. I am super happy with how this came out and how it turned out. The clear headlights was definitely the move for this car. It definitely just makes it a lot more cleaner overall. Like I said before, I'm probably going to make the fogs clears as well, just to make the front end as clean and all together as possible. But yeah, man, the Delsol is slowly being worked on. I can't wait till this thing is lowered on the kit with the wheels, you know, the front lip and everything. It's really gonna look spicy. But for now, it's just a little bit of cleanup mods until, you know, the time comes. Before I go ahead and end this video off, I need to ask you guys something because I'm really feeling like changing the color on the Delsol. And don't get me wrong, I'm still doing blue. Yes, you heard me, I'm still doing blue. However, I kind of want to make it a little bit more deeper blue. This is like very light blue to the point where, you know, it almost looks white in some stuff, it almost looks gray in some pictures, and then some pictures it looks blue. It's something that you have to see in person to really see the full out blue. So I'm kind of thinking maybe wrapping over this. Since this paint is already nice, I don't want to ruin it. I might as well just wrap a color blue or like a soft blue ice or something like that, just to protect this one, but also to change the color and make it a little bit more blue. Or should I just keep the color as is and just paint match everything else? You guys let me know down in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of the Delsol and what we should do next on it. I'm curious to see, because there's not really that much to really do with this thing other than to wait for the kit and everything to get painted and to throw on the suspension and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys want to see. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. This is just a really chill, laid back type of video. Nothing too crazy. We're doing simple little dress up kit, little new headlights. That's really it. Even still, if you made it this far, I appreciate you, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, stay humble, stay blessed. Peace.